瞪着。
I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed it.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
loading 这么久，来了。哦
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
哎，等，哎，往后走啊！那往后走会走到哪？你真的要离开行动区域？卡的，还好吧？我觉得很正常啊。也有一点，我看你们的画面有一点，那也没办法，就卡的。按0来选他当选。哦，还是0啊？哦哈。有牛。往哪走啊？
Stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
等等，我瞧个东西。
That son bitch! You ain't
那也无效，搁一摆。怎么没有效？右轮什么右轮？明明就为什么？我的小金人竟然没有起作用，这样我很不安。我再去找另一个。小金人如果没有起作用，会令我很不安。找小金人啊！为什么？快！为什么启动不了？无法理解。那是我重开游戏看看好了。哦，为什么这个设定都不会被保存下来？ 还是没有抓到。我不知道哎妈，我的小金人都不起作用，我不知道怎么回事，有点不爽。因为小金人让他GG了。他抛弃我了，哦，哪一个可以用的啊？我还在找。 刚刚还没找就直接开台了。哈？我似乎被表了。我似乎被表了。总而言之，我似乎被表了。等一会儿，我不是这个。不是用这个开启，是下面这个才是。我的天！所以是要开这个才对。真的表我。这样我就可以用我的小金人了吧？不是没抓好，是那个他现在全屏，他是全荧幕的，你知道吗？那所以我要调，然后他不让我存那个我设定。对嘛？哦，现在就好好的了。现在我真的很想，呜。 然后用这个好 F3，好，这样应该就可以了。那如果不要再给我跳出，正式开始，我们先重新。
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell. It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
To stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! Come on! Get them from the left! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey! We have one behind us! Stay on it! Covering fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County. I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky. parents, man, were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
I'll flank him!
Reach the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
哦，都没开声音啊。
We got you covered!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
He's in the window! Watch your flank!
因为我都没开声音啊。对不起，我自嗨好久。
But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
I'll kill you myself!
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back
这个
of the
吹枪
house.
好帅哦。 干，我好喜欢这个吹枪哦。有没有枪？不能2只手拿吗？对呀、可以呀、这样多煞气啊！我不知道，我想说我有开麦，然后我自嗨了好久，我自己才被耍了很久，好不好？我自己被自己耍了很久。往哪边走？这边吗？那个没有一个地图说往哪边走吗？我记得可以看哦。哦，要进到这个房子里。那怎么进去？有看起来像门的东西吗？哦，有。
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
一点伤都没有，超煞气。哦，不是啊。
I passed Dirty Dave.
安娜你好。
Deader than a rat in a trap. You think you can kill me?
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
Huh? You like that?
哇，煞气，这可以点满了吧？哦，21岁杀21人，好煞气的人哦，比利小子。
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
哦，等一下，我在耍宝什么？我才刚拿到这把枪，我就把这把枪的技能快点满了。应该先点这个。
Billy's worth $500, dead or alive.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell did you get to? He's missing all the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side." I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. Directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with him.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, man. Now, where was I?
You won't need a cannon!
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna cut you a new one!
F。
Making my way past the castle alone.
哎，我先点个技能。看双枪才帅。
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
老皮开台啊，铁拳，好多鸡啊！炸鸡块了！
Alright, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
我要吃鸡块，吃鸡块！ 跳舞吧鸡。
哦，有鸡块，加持的鸡块。哎，不要跑！
再加。
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
啊？哦。好帅啊！自豪、潇洒、笨手笨脚，什么鬼啊？
Challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
"好难比哦。 然后嘞，啊，输了！我被秒了。不能先拔枪吗？
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
啊，这是耍宝。
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
哎，又可以再吃一顿炸鸡餐。
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
啊，我先不管他们。干，刚才在耍宝。
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
哇，我精准度超差的。
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt. And the kid surrendered? When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
春天才出浴。
看这游戏好欢乐啊！
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
哦，丢进来了。
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
有个什么东西，金什么在附近？
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shotgun。哦，好帅！包勃奥勃 ，shotgun， 我改。
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
You'll die for this, you hear me?
哦，是把心在耐死。
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him?
真的让我找一下往哪走。
Kill him already!
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
啊！掉下来了，跌下去就死了。
哪招？
Everything!
会跑啊？
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
又是烤鸡。
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
肚子饿，我也超饿的，我根本没吃午餐呢。
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
可是我喜欢玩双枪啊。
Get your headstone!
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters.
哇靠，他血洒得好帅哦！
Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
我靠，哎，他好帅哦！你看，你看看，他做的好棒哦！那个靠墙壁的时候，吹枪管超帅的。
You're threatening the lives of innocent.
你不觉得吹枪管超帅的？往哪走啊？哦，爬楼梯哦。
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one could put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Boy, you are shit out of luck. How did he get away? Don't let him get away!
哦，好痛！ 哇，这个吹枪好帅气！
I got this!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun."
哦，他肚肚好大哦。
So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
我觉得还是会被秒，被秒了。
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
Yes!
Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
啊，这种对决一定要被秒个几次啊！是谁啊？哦，卤蛋开台哦，是吗 ？Retry。卤蛋放假了，是吗？
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The
也对啦，
aforementioned Mr.
看这
Ringo.
边才有办法
And
聊
yes, he
天。
was working for old man Clanton.
我当初就是因为卤蛋台太多人，然后就跑去看山狗的。他绝对不会理你，不，卤蛋绝对不会理你，他会理你才有鬼。哦。哦，开个冷气，好热。卤蛋玩游戏的时候基本上都不会理人的，他现在都不理人，所以看他的台，有时候看游戏笑笑而已，没有用。我就看他的台常常顿顿的，当初就是看他的台看他很不爽，然后就跑去看，找一找就找到山狗了。呵呵，有些人长哦，你打喝胜。
哦，完了。啊，对呀，你看这边还欢迎洗版，欢迎剧透，欢迎捏。如果你有办法捏的话。那仙人掌好好玩哦。喝剩。
Where's he going? Get him!
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There! ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
还有吗？
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
有人吗？一样的。
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
为什么老是要按 A 啊？哦，好多人哦。
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. To get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
打到有点累。
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
哇，他们到底多少人啊？ 这真的是人，是人能活下来的吗？那个吗？战役吗？
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Stand and fight, you coward!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Where's he gonna run to now?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
No one would ever find you here!
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. And he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
还有这个啊！
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. For the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack.
You're mine!
I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
这附近有那个，因为按照说附近有那个什么东西，在哪里？ 鲑鱼，对，这里有这个什么东的，在哪里？在哪里？找不到。啊，进动画了。 老男人，老练的棒棒。
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
犯人是怎么过去的啊？这个怎么过去啊？根本跑不过去吗？
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
哦，又死了，要跑到这边前面去。喂完鱼了，我这边好难哦。
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon.
What'd I ever do to you?
But it was just me.
GG 了。这打不到他，有点远呢。打完这次就关台。
Why I'll show you what you next week, boy. Just kill it for Christ's sake.
还不错，这是从这边开始。我还以为要从头来，因为靠背了。哦，算了，我不想讲话了。我准备打完这次，先收台，按你现在才来，
Do I gotta reload again?
那个什么西部枪手那个什么，我有打上名字，请自行拿去汉化。那也怕没丢。还是双枪威啊
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive. And told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps.
Oh?
And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the Old K Corral.
帅啦！
没有点满了，对，没点满了。哦，好了好了，收台了，快2个小时了，哇，电脑有点GG了。晚上有空再继续啊。 怎么读这么久？累了。哦，好了。哦，我先关台啦。呵呵。晚上有空再继续开放。先收啦，累了。